Hey folks, welcome back to the Rock and C Homestead. My name's Lance, and today we're on the road traveling, and we're meeting up with another YouTuber. And if you haven't checked out the channel, it's Smokey CNC Work or Woodworks, and we are on the way to go pick up a sign that he made for us. It's a gorgeous sign. If you haven't checked out his channel, he did make a video about making our sign. He did a really good job. So we're meeting halfway here. He's another fellow Oklahoman. So hopefully we'll meet up with him pretty soon, get our sign, and then we'll bring you guys back along and meet him. All right, well, we finally made it home after meeting up with Brian from Smokey CNC Woodworks. And if you haven't seen the video where he made our sign, let me show it to you. We thought it turned out really well. So I thought he did a fantastic job. We'll link the video that he made on it up above. It's pretty amazing how he does the carving on a CNC machine, then does the coloring and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty fascinating. So, Brian, thanks again. Appreciate it. It was great meeting you and your wife. And again, I can't thank you enough. Appreciate it. And I wanted to give you guys a little update on our planting so far this year. So we planted some seedlings a couple weekends ago, and they're starting to come in pretty good. It's amazing how some have came in and some haven't. I don't know if we did something wrong or what, but we are growing something, so we're proud of that. And it looks like we're going to have to start thinning out some of the seedlings here pretty soon. And if you haven't checked out any of our beginning gardening learning with us series, we'll post a link up above in the iCard. You guys can take a look at that and watch us as we stumble through gardening for the real first time this year. But so far it's looking pretty good. And also just want to give you guys a brief update on our garlic. To me, they're looking good to me. I'm definitely not an expert, but we have quite a bit of them coming up all over the place. They're popping through the straw pretty good. I know one of the advice we got was kind of loosen up the straw. They thought that maybe the straw was a little bit tight. That came from Bumblebee Junction. So, Mark, I kind of loosened it up, and it looks like it's working pretty good. The shoots are coming through. So, hopefully, we're in a good place with the garlic, and they will continue growing for us. You know, and if you have been keeping up with our gardening videos, you'll know that we added a few things to our garden compost system. So let's come down here and let's take a look for it. And as we're walking, here in the next couple weeks, this area that we're walking through is actually going to be made into the garden. So we're buying the materials this week, and we're going to start building the beds and start getting that ready, because April 15th, which is our last frost date, is coming pretty quick. So as you can see here, we extended out our composting area just one more pallet, because it felt like it was just too cramped in there, and it was hard to kind of rotate all the things in and out. And we've done a pretty good job of keeping it rotated. We had a little bit of tree damage from the last storms that came through this other day. It's been pretty windy here. But as you can tell, we have 3 different sets of compost working. We have one that's already done, one that's partially done, and then one that's been freshly added to today. But I've been keeping those turned, keeping them watered, and hopefully we're going to have some great compost for our vegetables and our garden. So we're ready for it. Well, you know, I can't do an update video without showing off the little baby goats. So let's go over there and take a look at them and see how they're doing. What you boys doing? Yeah? Look at that beard. You're getting a big boy beard. I tell you, these boys are growing like a weed. They are eating good. They're frisky. They still like to get some pets and loves. And they are getting some good looking billy goat beards on. Look at this one. Yeah, show it off. And hopefully here in the next couple months, they're going to be big enough to entertain some ladies. But we did find out this last week, we had a pretty good rainstorm one day. We got over about an inch of rain in a couple of hours. And we figured out that we kind of put this right in the middle of a artesian well floodplain. And if you don't know what an artesian well is, this is where water starts bubbling out of the ground naturally after a hard rain or those kind of things. And we have a little video maybe we can throw in here. But all in this area, as you can see kind of where the runoff was, is where that stuff was bubbling out. I think we had one right in here. We had one up in here. You can actually see where the hole was. That's where it was bubbling out. And of course all that water was coming down here and pushing dirt up against our buildings. So we're definitely have to work on getting some kind of water divertment system up and around, and just so the water doesn't penetrate the building. I would rather them not. Oh, what you doing? Definitely, sure. We definitely have longer days now. Thank goodness for the daylight savings time change, and we'll have a little bit more time to work on it in the evening and those kind of things. And these guys are just all over the camera lady for some reason, getting her all kinds of dirty. Oh, they are funny. You guys showing off? Did you get his tongue sticking out? Oh. Yeah, you trying to be a big boy? Well, guys, thanks for coming back and watching our video. We definitely appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, hey, go ahead and subscribe to it if you'd like. We'd really appreciate that. And of course, click that notification bell. If you have any ideas on how to divert the water and get that tightened up for us, hey, leave us a comment down below. We'd really appreciate it. Does that feel good there, buddy? Yeah? Scratching your head? These guys have shenanigans all the time. Yeah, you want in there too? Yeah. You're getting a little beard. So I do want to have one little last shout out. So my daughter, she got me some Croc bling. So for those that wear Crocs, of course we like to wear them around here, especially when we're gardening and those kind of things. Even though the boys at work make fun of me, they're just a good pair of shoes to wear here at the homestead. So boys, maybe you're jealous you guys don't have any Croc bling. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you should get some. But guys, thanks again. Thanks for coming back and watching. And from our homestead to yours, have a great evening.